Hello and welcome, my Scorpio friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my full moon reading. This is going to be a general love reading for the full Sturgeon Moon. This full moon is in the Aquarius zodiac sign, so it's going to feel lighter than previous full moons. Aquarius is an air sign, so it's going to give us a bit of a buoyancy this full moon. We may feel lighter, however, we're also going to feel a bit warmer. The sun is in conjunction with Venus and Mars. I know that's a lot of horoscope and zodiac talk. I will be getting into the tarot here. What we need to know is that because we're looking at Venus and Mars, the warmth what we're going to feel this full moon can be from conflict from Mars or love from Venus. So this reading is going to help decipher what this warmth is and how best to proceed. The deck I'm using for this reading is the Witch's Tarot, created by Ellen Dugan and Mark Evans. I will end off with a blessing from the Energy Oracle, which was created by Sandra Ann Taylor. I will have links below to both these gorgeous decks, so should they speak to you, you're able to go check them out for yourselves. Okay, my Scorpio friends, let's check this out. Let's look at what the Sturgeon full moon has in store for you. We're going to start off with a card that is going to embrace and symbolize what the Sturgeon full moon has in store for my Scorpio friends. And that's the Queen of Swords. The Queen is that female nurturing energy of the suit. Swords are all about truth and knowledge. This beautiful lady has learned a lot and has done it firsthand. She's lived through a lot, experienced a lot, and she continues to hold her head up high, and she continues to transform and evolve. That's going to be really the overview for the Sturgeon full moon for you, my Scorpio friends, is holding your head up high and continuing to transform. So let's look at what obstacles this full moon brings for you and what's going to challenge this beautiful queen. And that's the Page of Cups. Page is that childlike, innocent energy and that enthusiastic energy and need to learn. Cups are about that emotion and intuition. What's going to really impact the Queen is emotion. The Queen of Swords does not deal with emotion well, where the Page of Cups loves to be in high emotion. Just like children, they can escalate quite quickly and calm quite quickly. They like playing in that surf because it's fun, it's exciting, it's new. That would just be her, that would do her head in. She would not be able to cope with that. That play, that childlike inner child energy will drive her bananas. And it's not going to help you do that transformation and kind of learning from those experiences. That's not what the Queen's going to be able to do with the Page of Cups at her heels. So what can we do to support the Queen in helping us and guiding us in transforming and really going forward? And that's the Three of Cups. Threes are about expression and growth. Cups are still about emotion and intuition. That community, that support. So let's put this in terms of relationships. This is a group reading, so I'm going to break people up into long-term relationships, another group of new relationships, or multiple partner type relationships, so you have multiple prospects, and then individuals who are looking for a relationship who may not have an idea or a suitor in place. How this impacts someone who has a long-term relationship is that need to drive forward and change and evolve very much in the Queen's mind is a solo activity. She doesn't need any help. She can do it all herself and has been doing it herself. She doesn't want extra help. She's kind of turned her back on the world and she's ready to go forward. What's going to impact a long-term relationship is that need for play, joy, and fun. She's hyper-focused. It's really easy in a long-term relationship to kind of turn your back on that relationship because it's stable, similar to the ground and the mountain she's on. It's a stable environment. But without play and excitement and emotion, your relationship dries up, right? It stops flowing. What the queen needs is that support. So for a long-term relationship, it's connecting in with, most importantly, your partner and other people. How are they going forward? How does your partner want to go forward? Gaining the knowledge from them so that you can make better and more healthy decisions. The Queen of Swords is very much in line with Mars. What the cups here are trying to do is add in some Venus, that passion, that love piece. So Scorpio, you need to be very mindful of those choices. It's going to be a very deliberate choice, okay? To choose and really embrace Venus. And that's on for everybody. So those people who are very much into a new relationship or who have multiple possibilities, how this impacts you is, again, the queen wants to do it her way. You need the input of the other person and possibly support from your friends as well. Relationships we're a social being. We really, really need to connect in so that we can flourish and be abundant. Individuals who are looking for but don't have any prospects of a suitor yet, the Queen of Swords can also become the Ice Queen. It's very easy to become so focused in on what you want. You forget there's a big, beautiful world out there. People have emotion. People have that need to be connected. So as beautiful and amazing as the Queen of Swords is, she too can be our downfall. She's focusing a lot on Mars. We need to bring in Venus to kind of balance out the Sturgeon Moon. Now, what outcomes can my Scorpio friends expect from the full Sturgeon Moon? And that's the Five of Swords. Fives are a bit of a conflictual number. They're about conflict and change. Swords are truth and knowledge. The Five of Swords talks about that evolution, that transformation. We have this beautiful moth here. When you gain the knowledge and support, you balance out the sword with the cups, you're going to have this transformation. You're going to be able to evolve. So a relationship, a standing relationship, will kind of go to that next step or that next level. People in a long-standing relationships evolve and change. And that's very much what the Sturgeon Moon is talking about for my Scorpio friends who are in a long-term relationship. Your relationship is going to be changing. You need to change with it. Individuals who are looking for a relationship, you need to make some changes so that you are more able and willing to accept what that relationship will bring for you and how it will impact your life. Okay, my friends, let's look at what the shadow card is for you. The King of Swords. There's her consort. Kings are the most fully developed personality of their suit. They have the most power, the most responsibility. The King of Swords has all the knowledge, and most importantly is her consort. You will balance out this picture, right? You'll have his knowledge or her knowledge against your knowledge, that yin and yang. And you will find that yes, Mars may be really kind of supporting and guiding Scorpio through this, the Sturgeon full moon, but that's not necessarily something that is bad. Taking that knowledge piece, adding a bit of warmth through the love and compassion, but allowing yourself to change. That, my friend Scorpios, is what is going to be really important for you. We have to change and evolve. Our partners or potential partners are changing and evolving. Okay, let's look at the blessing. What blessings does the full Sturgeon Moon have for my Scorpio friends? Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. The second chakra is your sacral, and that's where all your passion comes from. We, especially in women, our sexuality is connected with your second chakra, your sacral chakra. Archangel Ariel is the archangel of animals in the wilderness. So it really means connecting in with that wild side, that passionate side, that animalistic side. The swords do not bear emotion. They're emotionless. They're knowledge-based. Ariel wants you to connect in with your passion base, right? Talks a lot about that Three of Cups, that kind of infusing of emotion and passion into your situation, because the Sturgeon Moon is really going to be focused in on the Mars conflict. We have a monarchy here that has some very sharp swords. This is going to give it more emotion and more humanity. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading, however the cards were meant for you. I drew these especially for my Scorpio friends. What did they say to you? Everyone has intuition and can gain guidance from the cards. What further information do they have for you? Now, if you want further guidance and you're not really getting very much more from the cards, you can follow the link below and schedule a private reading with myself, and I can help guide you through more of your questions. I hope you found this video helpful and that you were able to gain some direction and guidance for the full Sturgeon Moon. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the box below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'll go next and what videos will pop up. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Scorpio friends.